1. The first Christmas according to calendar maker and Eastern Roman monk Dionysius Exiguus. 274 Roman Emperor Aurelian dedicates a temple to Sol Invictus in Rome on supposed day of the winter solstice, fulfilling vow made during campaign in Palmyra. 336 Earliest theorized date that Christmas is celebrated on December 25th by the Catholic Church in Rome to replace pagan celebrations. 390 Roman Emperor Theodosius I admits guilt for the mass murder in Thessalonica. 496 King Clovis I is baptized a Roman Catholic in Reims Cathedral, first Germanic king to do so, according to Henry of Tours year disputed. 597 St Augustine introduces the Julian Calendar to England. 604 Battle at Etaples, Burgundy beat Neustriers. 800 Pope Leo Roman III crowns Charles the Great Charlemagne Holy Roman Emperor. 875 Charles the Bald crowned Emperor of Rome. 967 John Roman XIII crowned Otto Roman II the Red German Compassionate Emperor. 969 Johannes I Tzimisces crowned Emperor of Byzantium. 999 Herodotus becomes Bishop of Cologne. In 1000 Monarch Istvan crowned King of Hungary. In 1013 English earls declared Danish King Sweyn Forkbeard the first Viking King of England, disposing Ethelred the Unready. In 1046 Pope Clement II crowns Henry Roman III as Holy Roman Emperor. In 1048 Parliament of Worms, Emperor Henry Roman III names his cousin Count Bruno van Egisheim-Dagsburg as Pope Leo Roman IX. In 1100 Boudouin I of Boulogne crowned King of Jerusalem. In 1101 Henry I of Limburg becomes Duke of Lower Lorraine. In 1121 Norbert of Xanten, later St. Norbert, founds the Premonstratensian Order at Montreux in northern France. In 1130 Anti-pope Anacletus II crowns Roger Roman II the Norman King of Sicily. In 1194 Holy Roman Emperor Henry I crowned King of Sicily in Palermo Cathedral. In 1261 John Roman IV Lascaris of the restored Eastern Roman Empire is deposed and blinded by orders of his co-ruler Michael VIII Palaeologus. Edward Roman IV's Lavish Feast 1482 English King Edward Roman IV holds a lavish Christmas feast for 2,000 people at Eltham Palace. In 1492 Christopher Columbus flagship, the Santa María runs aground and sinks on the north coast of Hispaniola. The crew are left to found a colony as Columbus returns to Spain. In 1522 Ottoman troops occupy the island of Rhodes after a 6-month siege. In 1553 Battle of Tucapel, Mapuche rebels under Lautaro defeats Spanish conquistadors and executes the governor of Chile Pedro de Valdivia. In 1582 Zealand and Brabant adopts Gregorian calendar. Yesterday was Dec 14th. In 1599 the city of Natal, Brazil, is founded. In 1613 Johann Sigismund of Brandenburg becomes Protestant. French Huguenot Declaration 1620 French Huguenots declare their intention to create a state within the state at a gathering in La Rochelle. Games forbidden at Christmas 1621 Governor William Bradford of Plymouth Colony now in Massachusetts forbids game playing on Christmas Day. In 1641 Emperor Ferdinand Roman III makes appointments with Sweden and France. In 1643 Christmas Island founded and named by Captain William Miners of the East India Ship Company vessel, the Royal Mary. In 1651 Massachusetts General Court ordered a 5-shilling fine for observing any such day as Christmas. In 1683 English Whig leader Duke of Monmouth flees to Holland. James Roman II lands in France. 1688 British King James Roman II lands in Amblejuice, France. St Paul's Cathedral finished 1711 St Paul's Cathedral, designed by Sir Christopher Wren, is officially declared complete by the British Parliament after 35 years of construction. In 1717 floods ravage Dutch coast provinces. Thousands killed. Centigrade temperature scale 1741 Astronomer Anders Celsius introduces the Celsius temperature scale, which now bears his name. In 1745 Prussia and Austria signed Treaty of Dresden giving much of Silesia to the Prussians. In 1758 return of Halley's Comet first sighted by Johann Georg Palach. In 1760 Jupiter Hammond, an African-American slave, composes the broadside poem An Evening Thought, the first poetry published by an African-American in 1761. In 1769 First Christian service in New Zealand. Mass is celebrated in Doubtless Bay by Father Paul Antoine L. Honoured de Villefaux of the de Surville expedition. In 1773 Philadelphia Tea Party protest against taxation without representation. Problems of the Pontificate 1775 Pope Pius VI encyclical on the problems of the Pontificate. Washington crosses the Delaware 1776 American Revolutionary War. George Washington crosses the Delaware River into New Jersey, surprises and defeats 1,400 Hessians. In 1809 physician Ephraim McDowell performs the first abdominal surgery in the US, an ovariotomy to remove a 22 lb ovarian tumor. In 1814 Reverend Samuel Maston of the Church Missionary Society holds the first Christian service in New Zealand on land, at Rangiwhar. In 1818 first known Christmas carol, Silent Night, Holy Night Still Night, Heilige Nacht, is sung in Austria. In 1818 Handel's Messiah, premieres in the US in Boston, performed by the Handel-Haydn Society. In 1831 Louisiana and Arkansas are the first states to observe Christmas as a holiday. In 1837 Battle of Okeechobee US forces defeat Seminole Indians. 1843 First Theatre Matinee Olympic Theatre, Nick. In 1848 New Haven Railroad opens. In 1848 William Ellen Craft escaped from slavery in Georgia, arriving in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, later moved to Boston, where they become abolitionists. 1860 40,000 people watch Union Army soldiers play baseball at Hilton Head, South Carolina. Civil War pardon 1868, despite bitter opposition. U.S. President Andrew Johnson grants an unconditional pardon to all persons involved in the Southern Rebellion Civil War. In 1875 Lambs Club in New York forms. In 1888 first indoor baseball game played at Fairgrounds in Philadelphia. 2000 watch the Uptowners beat the Downtowners. 6-1. 1894 first Midwestern football team to play on West Coast. University of Chicago.